So again, I have no clue how much time this will go forth, but definitely won't go to 15 minutes. Definitely won't go to that. But the biggest point that I'm trying to make here, again, after like probably the second or third time of explaining it, particularly at my alma mater, Allen D. Neese High School, if God blesses me, I have to get back there as a guidance counselor somewhere within the next 2 to 3 years. I just have no other choice because, for example, for all the Valley Ridge kids that I know that are in sixth grade now, or Palm Valley Academy Bobcats are in sixth grade now, I want to be there for their freshman year, at Nice, to usher them in with love, with positivity, with character, with respect, with dignity, with morals. You're never going to clean up a school's infrastructure if the kids don't feel any of those things I just named. You're never going to clean up a school's infrastructure if those kids don't feel loved, cared about, and a part of something God first bigger than themselves. It's never gonna freaking happen. And somebody has to strap up their boots and realize, hey, what are we fighting for? What are we living for? What are we in school for? Huh? You have to hire dedicated teachers that know, again, how to make your child feel appropriately loved and cared about and respected. And again, to all parents that might be like, huh? Again, if you're not doing your job at home towards making your kid feel loved, cared about, and respected, what do you think is going to happen in school when they don't feel loved, cared about, and respected? Think about it. As I've said plenty times before, if your kid does not feel loved, cared about, and respected at home, what do you think is going to happen when they go to school and they feel the exact same crap? Like, literally. What do you think is going to happen when they go to school and they don't feel loved, cared about, or respected? And there's a reason why depression, anxiety, and suicide is up within the youth. There's a reason why. Because society is beating them down and the parents are giving no real response to it. Or a lot of things I can name to that, but I'm just definitely going to say, I understand. I read the damning reports every day. The reports are very garbage about teacher after teacher after teacher getting arrested for child molestation. I'm absolutely sorry about that because I'm disgusted and disturbed by it. And especially when it's in my state of Florida, it hits home. Huh? What? I don't know. I really don't get it. But I'm telling you, parents, kids, whoever watches this, you have got to start somewhere with rebuilding the infrastructure of our schools. And that's where I come in as your ambassador, as your hopefully future guidance counselor. That's where I come in. Because I know how to make kids feel loved, cared about, appreciated, respected. I know what I'm doing. I know how to motivate kids, and I will God first do whatever I can to help make that kid feel a part of something bigger than themselves, which is school family, school home, school legacy, school culture, school, uh, yeah, everything else like that. You got to start somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not giving up on your kid. I hope you're not giving up on your kid. We can't give up on our kids. And this is what this is all about. I want kids to be inspired to go to school. They want to go to school. They love going to school. They love interacting with their friends and their teachers. They love learning from their friends and their teachers. They love doing art projects, science projects, math projects, even if it have what makes no sense with the numbers involved in it. But you get the point. You've got to start somewhere. If you don't start somewhere, you're going to keep getting threats and lockdowns and the other word that starts with an S I'm not going to name. You're going to keep getting those things day after day, year after year, and kids are never going to ever feel safe again anywhere. Think about it. The evidence is right there. It's clear. Just look at it. Look at it. I'm telling you, kids have got to feel like they're a part of something God first, bigger than themselves. Keynote, and I'm going to add Jesus' name to this. The kids have got to God first, 116 unashamed, Jesus Christ's salvation, feel a part of something bigger than themselves. If they do not feel that, the disaster is going to keep on happening. And I'm so sick of this crap, okay? I'm so sick of it. Because all I can think to myself is, these kids need me during the day. If not, I need them. One of those two, if not both. But I would rather go with both. We need each other. We can communicate with each other. I can speak to them. I can comfort them. And God first knows that if I can get 10 seconds with the kids, God first comfort them and let them know that they are loved, cared about, respected, and appreciated. I'm telling you, that will go a long way in a lot of kids' lives. I know it because I've already lived it, and God first, I'm still living it to this day. So, probably with 1 or 2 more minutes, if I can speak on some sports. NFL draft stock. These people do not know how to scout and they do not know how to draft, and I'm absolutely sick and tired, disgusted, and disturbed with that too. Someone tell me why Tyree Jackson has to go play for the XFL. Someone tell me why Brennan Silvers has to go play for the XFL. Someone tell me why Philip Walker, Louis Perez, and multiple others have to go play for the XFL. Aaron Murray. Why do these guys have to go play for the XFL? Why? Huh? Why? NFL, you stink at scouting. I'm telling you. I don't know how many years it will be, but by God first, I will create my own football league. Because I am tired of these guys getting snubbed year after year after year after year after year after year. Really at all positions, but definitely my favorite quarterback. These guys can play. Give my brothers their opportunities. Just like my sisters in softball and soccer and whatever else, give them their opportunities to get professionally paid at their professional job, to be a professional instead of for something God first bigger than themselves. Again, might look and sound crazy, but again, think about why. The league is rigged and biased and hypocritical and full of just a bunch of garbage individuals. At least I interpreted it that way. Again, you can't tell me, looking at Tyree Jackson's highlights from college at Buffalo, you cannot tell me Tyree Jackson should not be in the NFL. You cannot tell me he shouldn't be in the NFL. Look at Tyree Jackson's highlights. And Aaron Murray broke an SEC all-time something passing record. How come he couldn't stick in the NFL? And for them to say that Anthony Gordon's the next Gardner Minshew, but they're not putting Gardner Minshew, or they're not putting Anthony Gordon as a first or second round pick? Huh? But you're saying Anthony Gordon's the next Gardner Minshew? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Jordan Love, go back to college. Actually, not only go back to college, transfer to Oklahoma. Because trust me, you're not getting drafted in the first round. Jordan Love is not getting drafted in the first round. I don't even see him getting drafted day 2. You're not Carson Wentz coming out of North Dakota State. You're Jordan Love coming out of Utah State. I don't think you're getting drafted first round, bro. Trust me, Jordan Love, if they're talking about Jalen Hurts being a day 3 prospect with how mobile and dual threat running people over he is, what the heck makes you think you're getting drafted in the first round? I mean, that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But think about it. And again, I love this year's quarterback crop. I absolutely love it, and I'm excited to see where everybody goes. By the way, Justin Herbert probably has a better chance of going to Miami if they do not pick Tua Tagovailoa. If Tua Tagovailoa goes into the draft. Tua, I wish you the best, and trust me, if the NFL teams have any real geniusy about them, they will definitely draft you in the first round. You're still worth a first-round pick. That is just what that is. But again, a lot of these same teams, they're idiots because, like I said before, Tyree Jackson's not in the league, Brendan Silver's not in the league, Aaron Murray's not in the league. I can name countless guys that are not in the league or on somebody's practice squad right now, like J.T. Barrett, for God's sakes. I don't know where Braxton Miller is, but think about it. How many guys have to go undrafted, or how many guys have to go play in the XFL or go to Canada for them to finally get an opportunity because nobody in the NFL wants to give them an opportunity? Think about it. Think about it. Johnny Football's still out of the league, and Johnny Manziel literally has, again, similar to the same darn skill set as half of these guys in the league. It's a conformity contest. It's more than a conformity, but it's definitely a conformity contest. And that's one of the top things that it is. At least if you would ask me. I got many more different takes of this, ladies and gentlemen. I have really many more different takes of this. But again, thank you all for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. It's me, your boy, that man, NJ number 2 of the city. Yeah, flashing my hands like that. Again, I love everybody, y'all, and I just want to God first do what I can to help us all learn, build, and grow through sports, through analytics, through mentorship, through just God first, whatever advice that it is. Whenever I'm around you, I will always God first show you the most respect and do what I can to help us all come on common ground terms and, again, know who God is and what God's plan is for us. And, again, I absolutely love my faith and I absolutely love my community. I love Nagati, and let's continuously see where we can take this as, God first knows I have a lot of music coming out next year that's going to absolutely put me again, put me on the map as I'm going to come up because God first knows. I believe in my city. I believe in the youth. And I really want to set everybody else up for God first. The best opportunities moving forward in Christ's name. One was unashamed. Take care. Your boy, man, Angel to the city. Out.